So, do you guys remember where we left off?
Brian being the voice of fucking craziness, and then us, as in us, meaning Tavor and Mr. Jack Cullen in the vehicle that had just got done blasting Metallica for everybody to hear, which you were headbanging, which resulted in some craziness and telekinetic stuff, and Brian doing a uproaring speech of insane motivation, and then discussing.
We were trying to figure out our maneuvering and fuel capabilities.
And then why that black blip darted, well, not blip, more like a line darted across the sat feed. Man, there's a lot of moving parts, but yes.
That's the gist of it. We were about to try to figure out where we were going, and I think we said we were going northwest.
I bet you Mr. Jack Cullen could probably readjust
northeast.
Valley and I wanted to go northwest. You guys wanted to go northeast.
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I thought we... Oh. So we're back at this.
So, when we left off, if you're looking at Roll20, there is one of the spots that has the two squares around it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the mining colony that you were headed for.
Right.
Yeah, I thought we had already decided that's
Yeah,
what we
to
were
the
doing.
northeast is where y'all decided to go to.
Okay, so you have 50 miles worth of fuel.
Yeah, we figured that would get us to that.
50 miles or click? I thought it was 30 clicks.
50 clicks.
Was
We
it
had 50.
Oh, we have 50 clicks
of fuel, not counting the battery we found.
Which you promptly tested.
Right. Yeah.
With his tongue.
Hey, man. At least we know there's shit in there now.
All right. Yeah, it's what, 24, I believe.
Yeah, we
Or
figured we could get.
20.4.
Yeah, we figured we could get to that, and then possibly to the one that's actually direct north of the compound. Yeah.
Did the squares move?
Nope.
No. Originally, the one we're heading to, or maybe it's the one above northeast of it. One of those didn't exist, but we ended up getting additional scout intel, I thought.
Actually, we only had 3. We got the additional scout intel from the 4 personnel for the one that's furthest northwest and the one that's furthest northeast.
Right, okay. I knew we had additional intel. And I thought we had chose the eastern ones due to the fact that those were the ones that were had the least amount of activity and therefore the best chance of having...
That was the one from where conflict was coming from, was from the northeast.
Was it more conflict or less?
The conflict, that's where the rebels were attacking them from, was from the northeast.
Okay.
And then the statement was made that we can search their area and find what was left.
Gotcha.
Bodies, equipment, and everything else.
Oh, that's right. We were thinking of being vultures.
Typical Brian.
What? God damn. It hasn't failed us much so far.
I said Brian, not Seiger.
It's fair. It's fair.
All right.
Okay, so you're headed for the colony to the northeast.
Yes.
All right.
The mining compound.
I'm riding in the back, leaned up against the flak jackets with holes in them.
Yes.
I thought you tossed those to what's her name?
I don't know if I picked them back up and put them in there, but yeah, whatever. I'm sitting in a bloody seat in the back.
Yeah, because I wanted one of the goddamn things. Well, fuck.
With a hole in it?
It's better than nothing.
It's got a point.
So the ground is rough, but the trip is uneventful. You come upon basically what would equate to sheet metal buildings. It's just a dilapidated,
Shantytown.
it's a dilapidated
Is
shantytown.
this like a dirt road that we traveled on, or is it fucking just straight cross country? just straight cross country
at best.
I didn't know whether or not these mining colonies had paths, roads, trails that led to them that we were following, or we just said fucking pointed GPS fucking over there. Because nobody fucking we're dead reckoning to it. Do we take the magnetic deviation in the fucking for the compass reading?
Yeah, man, we just going straight in this here dang old direction over there.
Yeah. All of that, what you just said, man. Whatever makes you feel better about the trip.
There are tracks in the dirt every once in a while, but for the most part, it's just been so wind blasted that there's no road that you can actually see.
So it's like a little flat path that we're just fucking traveling along.
Well, I wouldn't call it flat.
I was just checking to see who got navigation on this bitch so we know we're going in the right direction.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the vehicle has a GPS. Pretty sure
we can upload the map to it, plug it in.
Break that son of a bitch, because they're going to track us with it.
Or you could do that.
Wait, is that what Brian's doing?
No.
If I recall, fucking Tavar's driving your shotgun. I guess me and Brian are in the back of the bus. No, I'm sorry. Jack is driving Tavar's shotgun.
Hey, Tavar, I can fix this GPS so it works better.
Tavar just takes a nice, slow glance over to Brian.
Okay, I'm not touching it. Fine.
Tavor turns his attention right back towards the front.
He just looks at him.
Ooh, it is a skill. Shit.
What is navigation?
Uh-oh.
No, land vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
So who's driving?
I am.
I don't know if he's down there where your guys are at. He's down there for me.
He's actually
to make random
to
rolls.
your. So let's see. It's over your right shoulder. Yeah.
He's driving.
I think I'm at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm the best star pilot in the fleet, man.
Go ahead and give me a drive roll.
Guy, it's just like flying it. It's like driving
vehicle
a fucking
land.
capital ship.
Yeah.
Do I get anything for that?
No.
No. All right. Fair enough. None.
Hell yeah.
All right, this is gonna scare you guys. Oh, shit.
Nicely done.
Oh, wow.
You stupid sons of bitches! Told you I got this.
So, is it a nice smooth ride so I can nap in the back?
I would say with that kind of roll, Jack is able to avoid pretty much all of the giant potholes, any like mortar explosions and whatnot. So I wouldn't say it's smooth.
Did he successfully navigate the minefield?
Mortar craters, right? Not explosions.
Yes,
Okay.
Critters. My bad.
Superb driving, Mr. Jack Colin.
What the fuck did we
Did
just
we navigate
damage?
through the minefield? That is my question.
Yeah, I was waiting.
What
We
minefield?
navigated through the 95 UXOs.
Jeez. It's eliciting information from you.
So yeah, it's as smooth a ride as you would expect.
Excellent.
You know, rough terrain to be. So
Cool.
Fuck yeah, I did it.
He can fly and he can drive.
Hey,
So
Jack. You want a drink?
What? No, I'm good, man.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
good.
made it myself.
Thanks. No, it's good.
I ain't fucking touching nothing Brian makes.
Brian, what is that made of?
roll versus rot gut.
What is that made of?
Vodka and oxy.
And that's a good person. Never mind. Just don't.
Just don't.
Vodka and Oxycontin. Encrusted in.
So on a scale from vodka, Somatomax, and Monster to that, where are we at?
Well, there's no upper in there, so it's all downer.
No, yeah. This is like vodka that was made by, I don't know, Jim Bob.
Oh, so you have a chance for poisoning as well. That's great.
That's why the Oxy.
Motherfucker's like,
Well, you didn't tell me it was made by Jim Bob.
On a scale of no, you're fucked.
Yeah.
what is that called?
How sleepy do you want to feel? Are we talking like Oreo cookies, or are we talking?
No, just a little. I'm all right.
Would you have to roll a mental save to stay awake?
No.
Oh, so you're addicted to Oxycontin.
Shh. Don't say that.
We're learning
Now I know why you're no longer a doctor.
We're learning all kinds of things.
All right, so the colony's laid out before you. There's garbage strewn everywhere. You can tell that it was abandoned in a hurry. The buildings that are still standing appear just ramshackle at best, and there's several buildings that have toppled over, whether just because they were poorly built or some other reason you can't tell.
Okay. Can we see what would appear to be any of the mining equipment? Do they have any dozers? Is this a large facility, a small mine facility? Pit?
So this is a fairly small mining facility. It's off to the side. You can see a mine shaft. It's big enough that probably 3 people could walk abreast. And
so it's likely whatever they're mining, they're bringing out manually by cart.
Yep.
Okay. There tracks that they're running the carts on, or is it just like big cross-country wheels?
You don't see any tracks.
Okay. All right. So assume they really carry them out in pack, actually, or some sort of cart.
I'm asleep.
Is there a landing pad?
No, there is no landing pad nearby.
Or a vehicle bay?
Not that you can see.
Okay, so they're not ferrying.
So we see the one mine shaft. Do we see like where what might have been a second? Do we see anything like that, or is it just the one shaft?
You're only seeing the one shaft.
Okay. Well, we're here. We're gonna have to go out and check. What kind of machinery do we see, or do we see any?
As in mining machinery, or
any kind. Little powered quads, possible generators, etc.
Fuel.
Right. Our primary goal is to find fuel.
Can we siphon some shit?
You're not seeing anything from the vehicle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So first thing I suggest is let's make sure we're not stepping out into anything. Look around the vehicle. 5s, 20s, 25s.
5s and 25s, baby.
Yeah, shit works.
That's right. Boom! Shit.
Looking out the windows of the vehicle, you're not seeing anything that immediately strikes you as threatening.
What about movement as far as personnel or any kind of life signs?
You're not seeing anything. There's some trash that blows in the wind, and that's the only movement that you're seeing.
Is there tumbleweed?
Oh,
Tumbleweed.
A lone tumbleweed. Okay.
How the fuck did I get in?
Right. So, I would suggest that 2 of us stay with the vehicle, the other 2 go out and scour.
Brian, do you want to go with me?
Yes.
Who's the best for that? Oops.
I figure if
The guy
something bad happens,
that
I
gets
can.
weird feelings when shit's about to go bad, and the guy that
Well, yeah. But I mean, as far as like actually finding stuff, though.
oh well.
Are you asking that in game, or are you fucking asking that out of character?
Well, I mean, I don't know how to ask that in character. Who
Are
knows
you
how
sure
to
you're
find
good
shit
enough? Did
best?
you know how to get out there? Fucking.
Who
That'd be
knows?
perception.
Who?
I'm not particularly great with perception.
Yeah, so
That's why I was asking, like, how was you asking that? So.
Yeah, out of character. I mean, only for the pure fact that I'm ignorant in how to ask in character.
Who's got good eyeballs?
Who sees good and stuff?
So, can I utilize my tactics to determine where I would hide fuel?
I don't have a negative perception, so
I'm wondering if it would be more of a survival roll. Let me just.
Okay. I could see either one. I guess it kind of depends on
But is there
who
even
was hiding it. I definitely could see survival being something more for a civilian who's trying to hide something, where tactics would be something more of maybe a military mind.
So, no. What I'm thinking is survival for like scrounging, or leadership for determining where the best place to tell someone to put something is.
I've got leadership.
Shit. I don't. But I'm going to try anyway. Int on leadership or wisdom?
Int, yes.
I mean, I'll make a leadership roll too then, if that's. And that's an int.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I got many pluses on that.
that's a big fucking class.
Oh, fuck off.
Wow.
That's why I said
That's
a big fucking glass.
Damn it.
Is that for everybody or just people that are doing something in particular?
I mean, I was just trying to help direct traffic.
You know, I think that over there where that one building is all caved in, I mean, I'd put stuff there because it already makes kind of a hazard. People kind of ignore fallen buildings. I think we should go check over there first.
Maybe we'll have somebody to ask. I don't know if this is even abandoned or what information you gathered from Miss Nagasaki.
Nagasaki. I love the hesitation there.
Yamasaki.
Yamasaki.
I think it was Ms. Hiroshima.
So good.
Nope, that's a different person too.
Too soon. Okay.
60 years later. I mean, shit. 70?
Well, technically, it's like 2,060 years later, so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're getting out of the vehicle and heading over to one of the.
Yeah. Right, Tvor. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna peel out to the right of the vehicle, around the driver's side, make sure that's all clear, and then move over towards that ramshackled, half fallen down building over there.
Perhaps I should go with you.
That's why I'm telling you where I'm going. Please follow me. Or go around the other side of the building and meet me over there.
Well, if you're so pleading about it, I suppose.
I'm making sure no one drives off without me. No, I'm kidding. I don't think you guys would do that.
I understand you're disgruntled. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as we get to where we need to go, based upon the importance of the mission.
Right.
Valiant speech, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I was kind of irritated.
Kind of.
So, does the vehicle have any kind of sensory equipment on it?
No, it's not going to have any kind of radar. It's just the GPS and the radio. That other unit that we were talking about last time, I can't remember what it's called.
The Blue Force Tracker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So it gets data, but it can't search for data.
Okay. And of course, we're not going to have a sniffer here, are we?
I'm
sniffer.
sorry,
No.
a sniffer?
Yeah, you kind of lost me on that one too.
Yeah.
It's a chemical detection system that they utilize for like bombs and chemical agents.
You
take
mean
your
like
little pads,
bomb
you rub
dogs?
them on equipment.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
That's what we
say.
had.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying that's what we use.
The Army's got all this money to develop
I'm like bomb
chemical
dogs?
sniffing robots.
No,
What's
used
literally, that's all it
dogs.
is a sniffing robot.
What's the bird
Basically,
they
you
used to
take
take
these-
down in the mines with them?
Oh yeah,
Canary?
the fucking shit.
Canary.
Canary.
Do we see
That's what it was.
canaries?
Yep.
Blah. Oh, yep, time to go.
No, we're fucking out of here. Yeah, so I'm gonna head over towards the broken down shack and try to find anything.
Okay. And Tavor's following?
Yes.
All right. I will come back to you in just a moment. So Echo and Valley?
Yeah. So we're sitting outside this thing, right? Can you draw me a picture? What? I guess you already drew me a picture of what's going on.
It's just a ramshackle shanty town.
Make sure you draw it in crayon for us, okay?
Lots of gray.
Okay.
Blue
So it's a
crates.
couple little metal thrown together buildings that look dilapidated. They're all strung out, rusted, and shit's doors falling off and everything else. There's a lone mine shaft located off to one side of the vehicle or another. And you got two random motherfuckers walking around looking for shit.
What?
So Springfield.
What type of tech would you say this vehicle is? Is it? I mean, I guess it's post tech.
Yeah, it's
Tech 4, I
Tech
thought.
4. Yeah. Why? What are you thinking?
No, I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do. Is trying to come up with something to do. I guess I would see if I could fuck around with the internals of this thing. To see if I could maybe squeeze out a little bit more juice.
Oh, from like conserved battery power or something?
Yeah, like so maybe find like systems that aren't necessarily needed, or like, you know, reroute power from like lighting or something. You know what I'm saying? Just find different systems to shut down to sort of squeeze a few more kilometers out of this battery, just in case we don't find anything.
I could see that. All right. Yeah, give me a some kind of
Turn the
technology roll.
GPS off.
How about oh man, I'm gonna put these points in. I'm doing it now. I'm gonna put these points in computers. That's what I'm pushing for.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it? Was it computers is
Computers.
you non-class? Because I think it's a non-class for me. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, because you're a shooty guy.
yeah.
You're not a tech guy.
No, I'm not. But I'm using it quite a bit. So I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna do. So those skill points are gone. All right, cool. So I'll make this computers roll then. Wisdom or intelligence?
This will be intelligence.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Happy with that.
So yeah, you can figure out how to shut down the interior lights, turn off the GPS and the blue tracker, and
Whoa, hold on. I like tertiary systems. I want the GPS to stay online, and I want the Blue Force tracker to stay online. I don't want to kill those things if I don't have to. But the idea would be to like kill lighting systems or like just little tiny systems that are draining the battery but don't necessarily need to be on. And then, you know, if we need to, then we can kill like GPS and stuff like that. But
okay.
So killing like drive lights.
yeah, like just non-essential systems that we don't need. Like if the door's got a handle but it's got a power open, like we just open the door with our fucking hands, not with the juice.
It's only
of the
a
battery.
400-pound door. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lightly armored vehicle, so if we can't handle that, then we need to get the fuck out of here.
You know, it's a 2-man lift without power, but you can do it.
Yeah. I mean, if that's feasible.
Yeah.
Sure. So you can turn off the running lights, turn off interior lights.
Instead of power steering, manual steering. Yeah.
Let's hope that's still run on hydraulic fluid, because fuck that.
But yeah, disconnecting the door power and stuff. You'll be disconnecting hydraulics from the door along with the power. But that's not going to affect steering.
Okay. Well, does that take power then? The hydraulics? I thought
For
that
the
was
door.
all mechanical. Oh, okay. Well, whatever I can do to squeeze out extra miles or distance on this battery is what I'm trying to do without killing the mobility and the ability to get from point A to point B.
Okay. So if you can think of other
System.
other systems to disconnect, let me know. And we'll just take it from there.
Life support.
No, it's not a closed system, so
I was just saying.
it's clever. but no.
I hope we don't ever need that.
Air conditioner.
We need
Turn
life
the air
support. We did
conditioner off.
something really bad. Why are we in zero gravity with
Wasn't me this
no
time.
oxygen? What did we do?
And Valley, you're just taking a nap in the back.
Took a wrong turn.
Yeah, I sit up and I look around and be like, oh great.
Okay.
While Jack's over here fucking the controls
Yeah.
at the front.
I'm just fucking with shit.
Aye.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Hopefully this counts just 25 kilometers. Hopefully this counts as a long rest.
Guido's got the squinty face.
I'm trying to determine if I should make you roll like Constitution or something to see if you can actually sleep, but I'm not going to.
I mean,
Hey man,
he rolled a 9. He was dodging potholes.
If I can
and shit.
sleep in a fucking AAV, he can sleep in a fucking LMK.
Exactly. I know.
I used to sleep with
And
my
I'm going
fucking
like
helmet
this.
resting against the ramp on the 113. So yeah.
And he's not even full kit, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it was funny. Okay, so
Best sleep I ever got.
so Brian and Tavor, you're exploring the shantytown. You're headed up to one of the larger buildings that has collapsed. And is that correct? I mean, are you
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
I'm basically just following and trace with him while I'm keeping my eyeballs open and searching and assessing.
I'm looking for shell casings, blast marks, signs of injuries, fatalities, etc.
While he's doing that, I mean, I understand he's searching and assessing that. I'm looking for any signs of, like, obviously fuel to speed our journey or anything that's obscene or might point out any kind of maybe potential oddball activity described, like ancient civilizations or some sort of weird tech.
I'm assuming you mean obscured, not obscene.
Well, obscene
No,
too.
no,
You know?
obscene.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
that fits right in.
More, if it's more obscene than Brian, it's gonna stand out. So
That's for sure.
Hey, I'm not wearing my assless chaps. I'm good.
well, like I said, if it's more obscene than that, then we're gonna know.
Okay, go ahead and both of you give me a perception check.
Okay.
Let's just see how perceptive you are.
Great.
Oh, I probably won't be able to see shit.
Attribute is intelligence, I assume.
No, it's wisdom.
Okay.
Oh,
Not assisted.
not persuade.
No.
Let's try this
Okay.
again.
Not a horrible failure, but assuming that, baseline is 6.
Yeah,
Who
but
knows?
base is 6. Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know shit.
Why is that red? Oh, because you rolled a 1.
You critically failed.
No, he didn't critically fail.
No.
Just one of his rolls was...
And Snake Eyes.
Okay, so Tavor, you can, as you're walking towards the building, you see something that looks like it used to be a generator, but it's mangled and crushed by other
Debris.
debris. But I was thinking structure, like metal
Joists?
a metal joist.
A building
I-beams?
fell on it.
Yeah, a metal
A
I-beam. That's
building
what I was
fell-
looking for.
Gotcha. Okay.
Brian,
Yes.
we have the remnants here. It looks like it's a generator that powers something. Though it looks... I don't think this place is up and running.
May not be, but generally, if you have a generator, you have power. Maybe we can trace the lines and see if they run to a, say, backup power cell or battery bank.
You could, but I would be wary as I don't think this place is functioning. This is probably abandoned or war-torn.
Oh yeah, and I think we're really going to step into an ambush.
And we're on the same wavelength.
Okay, yeah, right. Wait. Are you saying you're getting a bad mojo?
Not yet.
I mean, if you're... Oh, okay. So it's not that bad yet.
Well, you haven't done anything yet.
What? Oh. See, you have one motivational speech, but everyone remembers the previous little fucking indiscrepancies.
You
All
fuck one goat.
right. You fuck one goat. Yeah,
Build 100
exactly.
bridges. You be fucking Brian the Bridge Builder. Fuck one goat.
No, hell no. Fuck one goat though.
Were you guys having this
All right.
conversation at the generator, or were you continuing to walk?
I'm gonna like see if I can see where the lines from the generator run. If they're above ground or below ground. If they're below ground, obviously it's more difficult to try to track down where they're heading.
Okay.
Probably below ground. Goddamn fucking.
So there are lines that go up to...
Power transformer.
Hold on. No. So
Okay.
lines that go to the end of the I-beam that is currently crushing the generator,
Mhm.
and then split off and go in 3 different directions.
Okay.
Is there any discernible end
Hey, Jack.
at the directions?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Hey, yeah, we found a crushed generator. Unfortunately, there's nothing here. There's 3 lines heading out from the generator in 3 different directions. We're gonna see if we can find any kind of power banks or anything like that.
Okay, man. Sounds good.
What? Just checking in.
Okay.
Well,
All right, cool. We're good.
eeny, meeny, miny, catch a tiger by the tail.
So you're heading to the building, or are you going to follow one of the lines? Split up, follow 2 lines? Which...
I think the building's probably a better bet.
I think we'll go to the building together as opposed to splitting. I'm not splitting.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get a larger building. More chance of possibly having. Well, shit. Batteries are generally explosive. You don't really want them in your sleeping area. Does this big building look like it might have been a barracks at one point or a meeting hall?
You can't tell from here.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go to the big building.
Okay.
We'll find some gear
Maybe.
All right.
or some psionic presence of ancient civilizations.
I slowly get up and out of the back of the vehicle and piss.
I'm glad you said out of the vehicle.
Roll land nav to make sure you don't piss into the wind.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He's gonna roll it anyway. You know that.
Okay.
So
Make sure you shoot an azimuth for where your piss goes. Fuck. God damn.
That would be. Would that be an intelligence or a wisdom check?
Is that true north or magnetic north? I don't know.
Assisted or unassisted? Can I visualize on the terrain behind me which way the wind's blowing by the dust?
Why don't you have him piss? Why don't you have him piss a terrain model while he's at it? Shit.
I'm gonna say.
Well,
oh wow.
Now, is it assisted? I don't know. Is Jack helping you?
I mean,
I
I
was
can
gonna
help
say
him.
it depends on how long he's been awake.
I mean, I'm good. I got a 9, so I didn't pee on myself
Sometimes
or
I
the
don't even know
vehicle.
where the hell I am when I just woke up.
Okay, so you pissed successfully.
Wow.
Nice job. And you know what? That deserves a round of applause. Good job, buddy.
We just
You did it.
we just rolled for that.
You know things are slow when you're rolling to see if you pee right.
I wasn't actually. Oh, Jesus.
Roll
Don't
to see if your
blame me
piss-
for that shit.
Roll to see if your piss creates enough pressure to trip off the pressure plate IED at your feet.
Legitimate.
What?
A legitimate
Right.
fucking roll. Legitimate
No, it's
roll.
not. It's
Piss
not a
into
pressure
the wind
plate
or not
IED,
into
it's
the
a
wind?
thermal
Well, fuck.
IED. It picks
Oh,
up the
yeah.
heat of his piss.
Bouncing Betty.
Oh, ouch! Those things. Are
God
mean.
damn. I didn't say blow his fucking dick off at shoulder at like chest height, but goddamn, okay.
All right. So, Tavor and Brian, you're approaching the building.
Okay. Throw a frag.
No.
Better safe than sorry, motherfuckers.
You don't want
There
to
was
do that.
batteries in there.
You don't want to do that.
Don't destroy the shit we're trying to find. God damn it. So we're approaching the building.
As you're approaching the building, you can see that there are what appear to be burn marks on some of the surfaces and on the ground. As you round the corner, I'm assuming.
Mhm.
Okay.
Burn marks.
So as you round the corner, and you're able to see what is left of the interior of the building, laid out before you are lines of bodies.
Well, that answers that
executed.
question. Like,
Not.
Like,
Like-
just two lines, basically 50 deep. It's just, and they're all covered, like you'd see in a movie in like the CDC. You know, it's the
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
stacks.
not stacks. They're side by side.
Oh.
But they're covered, so this was a yeah. They're prepared bodies.
It's
Yeah.
either an outbreak or yeah, okay.
Okay.
Well, Brian,
No. Let's go back to the vehicle.
I don't think I have to tell you that I have a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this, and I'm not even fucking psychic.
Mm,
Let's just
I don't think
Head
we're
back.
good. Yeah, that's agreed.
first of all, these are way too laid out. Either this was a military moratorium or some sort of infectious disease, which we don't want to get near them. So let's just bugger. Hey Jack. Hey Jack.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
man.
Brian.
But, yeah,
yeah. We've got no less than 50 killed here. They're prepared for burial. We're just gonna move about. We don't know what killed them. We don't want to bring anything back.
Is there a way to distinguish that the burns are in fact caused by energy weapons or explosives?
That might actually be an avenue for me.
Yeah, you'd have to do some
You're
kind
not
of.
the only military motherfucker around here.
Oh, well, no, that's true. Oh wait, you're military side, aren't you?
Military side, yes.
Oh well, okay. Disregard. Fuck. I keep forgetting that shit.
Would that be?
I'm the only one non-military.
I keep thinking I'm like the body protector. Body protector? Bodyguard. That's what I meant.
Well, you could be, because again, I
Anymore.
get my mind wiped after every mission, so.
I get mind wiped after every mission too, but usually it involves this.
Well, I mean,
Ooh.
tomato, tomato, you know.
Yeah, same.
What profession do you guys have?
Profession.
I'd like pilot as my profession.
Are you talking about the two of us?
Mine was a military.
Warrior.
Hang on. Well, I think he meant profession as far as like
backstory.
I know what he means.
Training.
Yes.
Space Marine.
Yes, and mine was find psionics here. Mine was military psychic. Psychics are really useful against agents of destruction, but their capacity to alter the battlefield with their powers gives them a significant role in militaries that haven't mastered the necessary training protocols. These psychics tend to excel at maintaining inconspicuous cover, as enemy psychics are always high priority targets in warfare. Description.
Yeah. I take over ships.
Bounty hunter.
So I could see.
Yeah. Mine was mainly battlefield strategy, but I was balls deep with teams as they proceeded to see if the best course of action for success was.
Right.
What I remember.
What was your profession in the Army? Fuck, I don't know. I got mine wiped after every mission. Did you have to relearn like all your abilities and skills?
What is your profession?
I was a cook once.
So,
no, man.
Brian, go ahead and roll.
Tactics?
No, profession.
Okay.
It's an actual skill. Profession.
It is. I took no points in it.
So I will give you. I'll give you a +1 for your history, your military history.
Okay, is that +1 to the skill or just +1 modified to the roll?
+1 modified.
Okay. We're looking at wisdom or int?
This will be wisdom, as it's the perception type roll.
Okay.
Tavor, if you're doing the same thing,
Oh, well, not bad.
Funny how I put profession captain on there.
Yeah.
Captain?
Well, that kind of didn't exactly fall into plan.
Well, we need a ship first, and yeah.
I'll give you combat energy weapons.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Wisdom.
Yep. Damn. Okay.
This is fired by a tech level 4 PPA-72. Small.
This was
by
fired
a
from
mod
plasma
5.
pistol.
This was fired from a PPC at about 2,500 meters out, point of origin. The laser. Never mind. I'm shut up. But...
So.
A PPC? And it made the burn mark that big?
Yeah, you can tell that the scorch marks that are on the buildings are definitely residual from laser blasts. You can see that there are scorched areas in the ground that appear to be blast areas from probably grenades of some kind.
This place was taken with a fight.
Yeah. Possibly, but why rack the bodies up if they're not friendlies? And if they're friendlies, why leave them?
That depends on the intent of the attacking force. Obviously, there was a battle here.
Yeah.
So, I guess the question is, who was it? Was it rebels or was it the corporation?
Either way, I don't want to get near bodies that are prepared for burial.
I don't think these people are coming back.
No, they're wrapped up, buried.
I'm not referring to the dead ones.
Oh, right. Gotcha. I'm still not going over there. That shit gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Good enough.
Sorry, alright? I used to be in a profession where I would keep people from dying, and dead things just scare me. Alright? Alright, you...
Cover me, Brian.
Alright, I got you.
Famous last words.
Yeah, I know, right? This is where we'll see, but I'm going to.
I got
He's rolling
this.
a
I'm
new
gonna move-
character tonight.
Hold
I'm
my
gonna
beer.
move-
I got an idea.
I'm gonna move closer to the bodies to get further inspection, perchance maybe gather more information. And if it's a bad idea, I'm sure I'll get warned about it. We'll see what happens.
So you're moving in amongst the bodies.
Yes.
Okay. You have no indication of a threat.
So what I'm looking for is any kind of discerning identification marks of who these people were, any kind of information as far as who may have caused this, maybe perchance searching pockets to find any kind of information. Just
Okay.
kind of getting a layout. Why was this done?
Okay.
Who are they and who did it?
So you pull back the blanket that's covering one of the bodies, and you can tell that it's been here for probably at least a couple of weeks. It's already desiccated and
Defecate.
not defecated, desiccated.
The fuck?
Oh well, human stoop too.
Examining the body, it looks like it looks like a miner, honestly. It's got the trappings of someone who is very poor, and it's not any kind of uniform or anything, but there's a laser blast that goes right through his chest.
Okay. Does it look like? Okay. So, does anyone look like they were pretend like a military struggle or anything like that? Does it look like there was any kind of any indication that they put up a struggle or return fire or anything like that? Or is this a straight fucking like we're just gonna fucking fuck this up? So obviously these people didn't put up much fight. It was pretty much just a fucking it was a hit, basically.
It was a cleansing.
Could be. So we know they're minors.
You're examining multiple bodies, right?
Yes, multiples.
Okay. You do come across one that has what appears to be multiple blasts, as opposed to most of the bodies that you're finding have only one.
Where's the one? Is it
That
congruent?
motherfucker
Is
gets
it
a
is
bronze
it
star.
is it across like? Is it it's consistent? Like, bam, 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 or is it like you know?
It is not
does
execution
it look
style.
executional?
Okay.
No, it's not execution style. It's definitely. I mean, you can, as you look at the bodies, the blasts are coming from multiple different directions. Some are shot in the back, some are shot in the side, some are shot head on.
And this
Definitely
one
seemed like a
particular
conflict.
This one particular has 3 shots, 2 from the front, 1 from the side.
Is there anything else particularly discerning about this individual? Male, female, uniform, not armed?
Dead.
This one's male, but
Do they have tattoos?
They can be an indicator.
So the bodies that you're finding are men, women, children.
I guess general consensus is they all appear to be minors. None of them are like mixed uniform personnel or anything like that.
There are no uniforms amongst the bodies that you're searching.
So this was a civilian populace. Okay. So, I guess if there's nothing else I can really gather from this, we've searched pockets, everything else. There's nothing on them, and They've been stripped clean, wiped clean, all equipment, everything else.
Yeah, there's no equipment, nothing of value.
Okay. I'm gonna head back towards Brian.
Valley, you were saying you were doing something?
Yeah, I mean, because I was getting out of the vehicle and shit, I just wanted to do like a perception check to see what I saw that was going on around me.
Wash your hands. You have no idea. Oh, God.
I mean, just to look around and see
stuff.
fucking if I see anything of interest or anything fucking before I get back in the vehicle.
Okay. So looking around, you can see the dilapidated buildings.
I'm fucking fine. See, fuck all.
And yes, you see nothing of interest.
All right, I get back in the fucking car.
All right.
This wasn't.
Close the door and lock it.
These people were executed, Brian. This wasn't a military hit.
I don't know what they're doing.
They're all minors.
They're all under the age of 21?
I knew you were gonna fucking say
I
that.
know what you say. I know what you mean. All right, I know what you mean.
Some more
But
children.
there's no discrimination though. Yeah, this was a genocide. This was a cleansing. I think this was a corporation.
I would agree.
My guess is whoever wrapped them up is either rebels or part of the militia. My guess would be probably rebels. Because they didn't stay, the militia, I think, would have taken the bodies, try to bury them.
I'm trying to figure out what militaristic value this would have to do this.
Look, this is a mining colony, and you see no equipment of worth. They came here to get the equipment. They don't necessarily give a fuck whether it's the stuff that they have or stuff they can resell.
And that makes me lean more towards rebels. The corporation might have any use for this.
Well, looking at, and again, you're saying it's miners. I think that if the rebels took the equipment, then the rebels would take it just so they can continue to fight. If the company did it, they would have taken it for their own profit. Does that make sense?
But they're going to waste the planet anyway.
Yeah, I don't think this is company. Company wouldn't give a fuck about preparing the bodies.
Correct.
So I think this was rebels maybe defending, or maybe even just coming across the company or the mining cult. Either way, we need to keep moving. The longer we sit here, the more fucked up shit gets. I'm gonna look. Is there any standing buildings that might have a power cell on them? And I mean power cell in the sense of photosynthesis. Solar panel.
How many buildings are there, I guess?
I imagined a dozen or so.
Got a lot of searching.
Maybe. I mean, generally it's going to be the rooftop or building side towards where the sun is,
So
fuel.
There's about a dozen buildings that are between partially and mostly still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Total buildings, there were probably about 50.
Oh, okay. So it's a bit larger than what I was imagining. Anyway.
But most of those buildings are basically one-room shacks.
No, I got you. So living domiciles, not necessarily. Okay. Do we see anything that looks like a solar panel on any of the buildings? I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time scanning, or should I say wandering about. I'm going to spend some time scanning as we head towards the vehicle.
Your best bet would be to follow one of those power lines from the generator.
Okay. Yeah, but anything coming from the generator is going to go to a power source, not coming from a power source.
Could be two-way.
I hadn't thought about that. Judging from the directions the lines are heading, do any of the buildings in those particular areas seem like they have a larger percentage that are still upright?
So
You're referring to something that's mostly that would be probably more likely to be inhabited versus not, as opposed to an occupied
Not
building?
inhabited, but more likely the building's still intact, so any kind of power source is likely still be there.
Probably occupied.
So the building that was partially destroyed, that had the bodies in it, had one of the power lines going to it.
Progress.
You're pretty sure you can see a line going to another large building that's at least partially intact, and the other line goes to what would only be described as rubble.
I guess that eliminates our choices.
Well, then let's go to the other partially destroyed building, and see if there's anything there.
Okay.
I'm going to give Jack a update from the location of the building. Correction. Yeah, from where the building is, where is our vehicle located, roughly speaking?
50 meters south-ish.
Okay. Hey, Jack, we're going to go check out another building about 50 meters south of your location.
North.
Okay, man. Sounds good.
All right. So far, we haven't found anything of good. Anything except Tavor needs to wash his hands.
Okay.
Right.
Why do you have to say that over comms?
I'm telling Valley all this.
You were handling dead bodies. You're poking around their pockets and shit.
You handled explosives
Is
that
he
blew.
still on the squawk box saying this shit?
It
Yes.
wasn't a rotted corpse.
Stop hot biking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So Jack, Tavar's finger fucking is dead over there.
That's what I picked up too. I just didn't want to say it over comms.
Good man. Good man.
Now, one thing I do want to point out, I was saying the vehicle is south of you. You just said that you were south of the vehicle.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You fucking get it, okay? You fucking get it. You know what he fucking means, Guido.
I was just wondering if he intended to say it that way.
No.
Okay.
God
No.
damn.
What my intent was
take
is
that
to
fine-tooth comb.
to determine where the vehicle was from where the building was from location of the vehicle.
So the building
Where the
is
fuck
to the
are we
north.
from the vehicle?
The building is
There we
about
go.
50 meters north of the vehicle.
So flip flop
Right.
that shit.
So I
Gotcha.
just wanted to make sure
Alright.
if you had intended to reverse it or not, because it would
I
make a
had
difference.
not intended.
Pull your
I
dick
had
out and
not
shoot a reverse
intended
ass,
to reverse.
okay?
Okay, so
Right. Wait. What's the declination diagram here?
Oh my god.
Fuck.
We don't have a map to determine. Make sure you keep it away from your rifle, okay?
No, you can keep the map next to your rifle. Keep the compass away from your rifle.
Now who's going over shit with a fine-tooth comb?
okay, so you're headed towards the less dilapidated building. There's
Less dilapidated.
Dilapidated.
Oh yes.
so you've got 3 steps going up to the door.
Is there a single door going in the building?
There's a single door
Then we
going
can get to
in.
it? Okay. All right. Hey, Tabor, I'm gonna breach. You enter. Okay.
Why do you need to breach?
You want to breach?
Why do you need to breach?
Because I'm assuming there's bad guys in there. Or something wants to eat me.
Why don't we
Maybe
step
it's a
up to the
really
door
hungry
and listen?
dog.
Why don't we step up to the door and listen to see if we need to go in or not? Not everything has to be hit with a hammer.
God damn.
Why am I not
Okay.
surprised that you just have that ready to go?
Because I'm in my garage.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, so you're listening at the door?
creeping up nice and slowly, all sneaky peeky Ricky Recon like, and we're going to listen. We're going to do a listening halt.
Okay.
All right, leaders recon. God damn it,
You
We're
hear
not-
nothing.
we're not doing a hard fucking knock, breaching and fucking like down in corners and shit. Okay,
But we could.
but we could, but we're not.
Okay. I
Okay.
don't hear anything. You hear
Um,
anything?
You hear nothing.
Open it quietly, and don't kick it. Check the doorknob first.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'd be look like an idiot. Cool. Dude, you check the knob?
You failed your thieving check. You get pricked by the poison needle in the handle.
What?
Sorry, wrong game. All right.
Wrong game, yeah. Okay, so the door's not locked. It opens. It squeals in protest.
Fuck.
Depending on how much you're opening it, it's. As you open the door, you are hit with.
What?
Hold on. A wave of just absolutely nauseous odors.
Say, I had him open the door, so. You wanted to breach it.
So again, I'm to blame with the fucking odor thing, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
So I see him.
Do we?
I see him spitting and sputtering then, or do I sense this too?
Yeah, you can
It-
see him. Yeah.
It's
What?
it's like you hotboxed a bucks with tripe.
I kind of take a step back and go, "What do you see?"
And
Lunch?
about this time, you can start smelling what's coming out of this building as well.
So it smells like dead Afghani. Okay, Roger.
It just smells like garbage that has been hotboxed for weeks.
Okay, so it just smells like Afghanistan. Period. Okay.
Well, yeah.
So true. So true.
Yeah. As your vision acclimates to the darker interior,
And waters.
and
Wow.
your eyes are just watering. Yeah. You can see that there are plates of food that are set out
Mess
on
hall.
tables.
Right.
Yeah. And just
But no bodies.
No bodies.
People.
No.
Yeah, because they're all out there in a row on parade. Okay, no, that's Chow Hall.
But it's not going to kill us. Let's look.
Okay,
You go first.
I put on my mask.
I don't have
you
a.
have one.
Yes,
He's got one. Do you have another?
actually, I hand him one.
That's what I'm talking about, boy.
Remember, I purchased 5 of them. You guys said, "What do you need those for?" I'm like, "Well, you never know."
I look at him and go, okay. Don't tell me I gotta roll to figure out how to fucking don the
No,
goddamn thing.
No. As long as he actually has it, I was trying to bring up his character sheet.
Yeah, I purchased them. Remember, I was talking about they were atmospheric masks. I was 900% sure that I'd fucking purchased them.
You were 1,000% sure.
But I'm not seeing it on my equipment, though.
They were deleted.
If it ain't documented, it didn't happen.
I may not have wrote them down. Yeah, so...
Fuck!
Sorry. I gotta backtrack on that. I didn't...
I think you were talking about getting them, but you didn't actually.
Right, and again, that's what I'm saying, is I'm not seeing it, so I'm gonna have to backtrack on that. Okay.
Because I think it was more just you were saying it jokingly.
No, I was actually serious about it, because they were like 100 creds a piece.
Okay, I take a deep breath.
Okay.
I'm gonna take some smelling salts and rub them underneath my nose and then go in.
You fucking asshole.
Do you need to go outside?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he needs to go outside. So, I'll be right back.
You don't have to. I mean, if you want to share, by all means. You know, we're about to go into a stinky, fucking rotten-infested, nasty sewer.
What?
Thingy.
Hey, I just think of it like the Piggly Wigglies I experienced in New Orleans.
Oh, don't say New Orleans.
After Katrina. Do you know what a whole bin of crawdad smells like after a week in the heat? So, Guido.
Yeah?
How long does it take us to get back to the vehicle?
So, are you doing any additional
sorry.
searching in the building?
I'm sorry, Tavor wants to search the building. Let me back up.
Alright, because I locked the doors.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
I get into your decon!
I was poking dead shit, and then you guys went to a rotten defect?
Did you get Jack to help you close that door?
Well, I needed to help.
I didn't get Jack to help me open the door.
No, he didn't need Jack. He had to come along.
Do I need to roll a strike check to close the fucking door?
Yeah, it's, what is it, 400 pounds?
Yeah, they're really not that heavy. Once they're hinged,
Is it fucking...
they really swing really easy.
Is it fucking up-armored?
Yeah.
400 pound fucking door?
You ever close... I'm going to say, you ever close an APC hatch?
Yeah.
Like the door?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those are 400 pounds. You know, once you get them hinged and pinned, they're not that bad.
Okay, I did not unhinge...
Then? Okay.
I did not unhinge and unpin this bitch.
You didn't put it in your fucking back, pussy.
All right, no, you don't need to. If it's that well balanced, even.
I mean, it's a pain in the ass to open and close, but I mean,
it takes a little oomph, but I'm pretty sure that all of our characters are in good enough shape to do it.
Okay. So you're fine. I'm not going to.
We go with the Rotten Cabbage Fest.
All right, let me roll my athletics check to fucking close
Val,
the door.
you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Oh
right,
no! You challenged him, and he's gonna do it.
Fucking goddamn it! I'm a pussy.
Even if he only needs to roll 3, he's gonna do that shit.
You challenged him, so now he's gonna do it.
I'm not
I didn't
rolling.
challenge him. I didn't.
You said the word pussy. It was all bets off from there.
Whatever. Come on, Ranger, do it.
Mm-hmm.
Put your panties on when you do it. Come on.
No, I'm good. I'm good. He said I didn't have to. He said I fucking...
Okay, so you guys are in the mess hall. You're looking around. Anything in particular? I mean,
signs of life.
I'm just protecting him as he looks at the rotten pork steak.
If you say you're gonna protect me one time, I'm gonna take a rotten onion. I'm gonna float it and smack it in the head.
You have an onion floating at you.
What's the speed of this onion?
Pull! No,
Strength of 10, so I can smack him in the face and hurt, but that's about it. Not gonna go through his face yet.
But it's a rotted onion, so would it hit his face and squish? Like,
yes.
What is the rottedness of the said onion?
I don't know, because, I mean, if you were taking arrow, that's pretty aerodynamic. And I could... Anyway.
I'm not doing it yet. Okay, so let's...
It flies at the same velocity as an unladen swallow.
Oh, wow.
African or European?
I was so about to say that shit, too. Fuck you beat me to it.
Alright.
Is there anything that looks like fucking fuel for the vehicle? Most importantly, containers, a pump, vehicles that might have shit we can. Brian
Best
can
pump?
suck out. I mean, not me.
So you're finding equipment that you would expect to find in a field kitchen. It's a cooler that.
I look at Brian and say, no.
2 ladles, 6 spatulas, 1 pronged fork, and fucking 3 containers of rotten fucking sea rats.
I just say no.
There's a stove that looks like it would be fueled by some kind of liquid propellant.
Propane or kerosene, something like that.
Most likely.
Yeah, I don't
Teacher
think that's
tech.
gonna-
Ean.
I don't think that's going to help us because the vehicles ran off electrical power, right? Battery.
Okay.
Fuel cell.
Wait.
So.
Oh. Okay.
Look for vinegar.
No.
You find a bottle of wine that's turned.
There's no vinegar, really?
Well, there might be in the cooler.
I'm going to hold my breath and open the cooler and try to find the vinegar.
Dead baby fetus everywhere. We're out.
No, we're in the DFAC, not the medical bay.
That doesn't mean they ate their aborted fetuses.
Damn right.
Anyway, okay.
Had to go there.
Placenta pudding. All right. So,
Oh my god.
It's a pie.
where do you think they came up with the idea of blood sausage? Anyway, okay. So,
The smell that comes out of the cooler when you open it. I'm going to require you to make a Constitution save to not just.
I'm
You're
gonna
opening it.
vomit
I'm
on
not.
everything.
Projectile
would be
that way.
Physical save?
Probably. Let's double check here. What's the options? Physical, mental.
Well, I rolled it.
Yeah, physical.
Oh!
Okay, so. Oh yeah, you.
Puke on the vinegar.
How far away is Tavor?
I'm
It
a
doesn't
far
matter.
away.
I'm going to place the back of my head towards where Tavar is.
Good man.
Yeah. So basically, as you open the cooler, it's just this wave of. If you thought it was bad before, this is just.
Right. So smelling salts aren't helping shit.
No,
Got it.
no,
All
they
right.
don't cover anything, and it's just an immediate.
I take 10 steps backwards towards the door.
Wow!
Yeah, your gag reflex just triggers immediately.
Can I see?
Oh,
From
you
here?
see him just.
I'm working. I mean, the cooler. What the contents?
It's just rotten food. Just.
Oh, okay.
Bad food.
Damn. Okay.
All right.
Maybe I watched too many zombie apocalypse.
I slammed
Okay,
the door
all right.
shut. Nope. Not the right place.
I just kind
Try
of
the-
look at him and cock my head to the left, and just kind of smirk.
Try the dry pantry. Okay, so.
I'm sure this is what the good people at the bar smelt.
So. You take copper and an acidic base, and it will generate an it'll generate an electrical charge. So we could possibly get some more power
I'm gonna go ahead and hot mic this entire event.
if we just get like vinegar and some copper rods. We can make some I didn't think I'd eaten that much. We can make our own low charge batteries. And maybe feed them into the vehicle. I need to leave to war. I'm done.
Did you really get that from the Puke-Meister?
This is Valley. I copy. We want to create low charge batteries, but will the voltage on said battery be enough to power this beast of burden that we are in?
Mr. Puke-Meister.
I don't know. Ask someone who's attacked. When did I eat carrots?
Hey, Mr. Cullen.
Yeah.
I've got a random idea. I mean, since they ran this on generator and stuff, and they said they found one that was busted, I want to go look in the mine shaft and see if they got any batteries or anything in there that would be used in order to power fucking lights and shit in case they fucking ran out of generator stuff. Would that be possible? I mean, you mind? You cover me while I walk over there and look in the mine shaft. I want to go deep inside.
I sound like Morty now. I don't know why. Yeah, that totally sounds fine, Valley.
Yeah, open the 400 fucking pound door to our
fucking Jack Cullen turned into fucking Red.
Hey,
what the fuck?
God damn it! I still keep going to Morty. That's hold on, man. I can't.
That's
Yeah, man, that's good, man.
Is that within?
I do that shit. All right.
Is that within visual range of the vehicle? Because I don't really want to leave the vehicle.
That is a good question. I assumed we saw it when we pulled up and parked. And you described it, so.
Where are you in the vehicle?
I'm in the back.
In the back.
I imagine he's just got like the back doors kicked open. He's just kind of hanging out back there, right?
No, I closed that bitch.
No, you closed the doors. But where's Jack? I mean, if Jack's asking...
Jack's in the driver's seat. And
yeah.
Fucking, I'm asking him if it's cool if I go fucking check it out.
If you are staying in the driver's seat, it's not going to be visible.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to sit in the drive, but like if I could stand on top of the vehicle, can I see it from there? Okay.
Alright, I'm going to strength check this door open.
Oh my god.
Please fail.
No, I'm just
Please
joking.
fail. Please fail.
Do I need to fucking, what is it, physical save?
No, it'd just be strength. Athletics. You can do athletics. But
I'm gonna help.
Fucking doors! Goddamn stuck!
I'm gonna help Brian go outside and let him go ahead and puke and just make sure he's gonna be conscious or something.
I don't think you understand the situation. You're not gonna let me puke.
Oh, I'm letting you puke.
Fuck out of that shit.
You're not gonna stop it.
No.
Unless you can put your hand over my mouth.
I am, however, going to enjoy it.
Quietly enjoy it.
Smirkingly.
Like quietly. You fuck.
Smirkingly.
okay, so Valley,
yeah.
You try and kick open the door, and it says no.
I forgot it was locked.
Got my problem.
You unlock the door, and it miraculously opens for you.
Alright, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna swagger over to the mine shaft.
Okay.
It's to walk with a strut.
Mm-hmm. Does that just mean you got a dick in your ass? Oh,
I'm sorry, you got me confused with somebody else right now.
My bad. It's too bad. This is a PG show, guys.
No, it's not.
No. Okay, so you swagger over to the mine shaft. and it's
Dark.
about 10 feet in. It starts getting dark. By 50 feet in, you can't see anything further.
Well, I mean, as I'm walking in to get in there, I'm looking to see if there's any switches, lighting, fucking helmets with fucking lights. Is there fucking some candles, something to light up the look?
Sure. There's a headlamp.
Attached to a head.
Is it attached to a head?
It is not attached to a head.
Is it like a hard hat helmet, or is it
Yeah.
just like the little helmet? Okay, well, I'm gonna throw it in the helmet, see if it turns on. Knock the dust off of it.
It turns on. It's a bit dim, but it turns on.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can fucking see any wires or anything that goes to like a battery bank or anything that they would have fucking close to the inside. Alright.
So about 20 feet in, there's a panel with some large switches, like the old breaker style switches.
Is it hooked up to wires that are running inside or outside of the shaft?
You can see some wires going into the mine.
Okay. I'm gonna do a perception check and see what's powering fucking dead fucking handles.
There's a conduit that comes up from the ground and plugs into it.
Okay. So it comes up from the ground and I'm inside the shaft. So they probably might have something in there. I'm gonna activate the lever. At least I want to see if I can activate the lever.
Okay. So there's three of the lever switches.
So I gotta pull 3 fucking switches?
If you're doing all of them, if you're just doing one,
I'm gonna do the first one. I got a 6. Did I pull it?
So you don't need an athletics roll to flip the switch.
I didn't know if it was rusted or nothing. I was just checking to see if I... God, fucking lever! I can't pull it! I'm gonna do the second one, and then the first one, and then the third one.
Okay. You flip the switch, it goes ka-chunk, and you
Nothing
see
happens.
no visible result.
I flicked the second one. I flicked the other 2.
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
Nothing.
Nope.
Bunch of dead batteries. I'm gonna look and see what they were mining in here, see if there's any cards or fucking anything. That would be my perception, right? See if I can tell what they were mining.
To determine what they're mining, that's gonna be something other than just regular perception. You can do business, or actually, I would allow underworld, culture underworld.
Oh shit.
What the fuck is culture underworld?
I thought you had that.
No, I got culture world. World culture.
Criminal? Do you have
Culture.
criminal?
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Okay. Alright. And intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence.
Because I have a headlamp on, is that a system?
No.
No.
I just need to double check something really quick because.
Alright, so I rolled a
So-
6, so I can't tell if it's fucking of a value or not.
You find some stones that have kind of a bluish silver crystalline formation in them. No,
What?
that's not what it is.
But that's what it sounds like. It's blue lapis. I have some. I bought some from a merchant in maybe Kabul.
So that's interesting and all,
Really?
but that's not what it is.
What?
I'm just gonna pick one up and put it in my pocket and go back to the ship.
Okay. All right. So unless Tavor and Brian are doing anything different, I'm assuming the three of you will meet up at the vehicle about the same time.
Yeah, I don't think.
Probably so.
I'm not going back in here without him, and I don't think he's going back in there. So.
No. Miyaki guts too much. However, when we're about 10 meters away, well, shit, depending on what the visual is to the vehicle, once I can see the vehicle, I will then say, we're approaching your vehicle. Don't shoot us, please.
I know it's you. Get over here.
Get over here!
Yellow spike shoots out.
I found the sandblaster, guys. Check it out. Whoosh.
Valley, as you meet up with Tavor and Brian, Brian looks rather green for some reason. Not sure why.
Oh, he knows why.
Calling some dinosaurs, Brian.
No. Oh, dining facility, bad news. Bad. Don't go there.
All right.
Maybe we need. Maybe
climbing in the back.
Maybe we should stock up on some rations before we go.
All right.
Oh.
As
Okay.
long as it's not gravy, we're good.
I'll let you taste test them, Brian.
Or that fucking vegetarian omelet. Whatever the fuck that shit is. That's horrid.
So you, Tavor and Brian, you've successfully found bodies and rotten food. Valley has found an interesting rock.
So we found a bunch of rotten shit, and he actually found something important. Gotcha.
Well, it's got your name written all over it. Well, no power, no energy at this point in time. Guess it's the mine.
I agree.
The mine?
Referring to the mine. Well, he went to the mine. Did he already go?
That's where he found the rock.
Okay. All right. So.
If he's going to pass on any other information, or
yeah, that's on him.
No, I just told Brian he was calling some dinosaurs and said there's no batteries in the mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm willing to head back to the vehicle, and at that, I myself, I'm gonna grab Chow. Be right back.
Okay. We are officially on Be Right Back. Okay, so you're going to the northwest colony. Okay. So the trip is a bit rougher. The terrain is definitely more aggressive. Takes about 3 hours.
You said 3 hours?
Yep, takes about 3 hours.
Okay.
Holy shit! So we're going like 8 miles an hour.
So yeah, the terrain is definitely more rocky, more rough. As you're approaching the mining colony, it basically looks about the same. Dilapidated sheet metal buildings.
5s and 25s again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll that out. Perception, right?
Yeah, perception, wisdom based.
Yep. Everybody rolling it up, huh?
Rolling perception.
You're approaching the second mining colony.
What can we see from the back?
In the distance, you can see the refugee city that you came from. If you're in the back, you're not seeing hardly anything. Nothing of interest. It's just landscape.
Ooh, what do I see? What do I see?
So you're in the front with Jack.
Jack Colin.
And Valley, you're
In the back.
Yep. Okay. So if you're looking out the back, you're not seeing shit. If you're looking out the side window, looking forward, so like I was saying, it looks fairly similar. It's sheet metal buildings that are just dilapidated, ramshackle. It looks like a hurricane has come through and just flattened most of these buildings.
Great. Mr. Jack Cullen, how much fuel do we have left?
Let me check my little digital thing. How much fuel do we have left?
5 kilometers.
5. We got 5, man. 5
5
kilometers.
to 7.
Mr. Pukemeister, we need to find a fuel in this establishment.
Does the Beagle have a locking mechanism on it? Or did they disable that? Yeah.
Do I see anything that looks like a fueling point or solar recharge point? Sorry,
Fighters suck.
We're fucked.
How many buildings are? It's still like dozens and shit.
Yeah, it's. I wouldn't say it's virtually
buildings.
identical, but it's very similar.
We gotta check these buildings then. So, Brian, are you ready to search again?
Right. Do we see any? Oh, I'm hearing all kinds of beep.
That's all, folks.
Oh, gotcha.
So you're planning on doing the same, or at least a similar search. Tavor and Brian heading out.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna hook up the second battery that being fucking. Oh, Mr. Jack Cullens found.
Okay. Are you going to get any help with that, or just?
Hey, Jack.
Yeah, man.
Help me. You want to help me say set up this other battery and see if we can't see how much charge that it has on it.
Yeah, we can do that. Was that a computer check?
God, it'd be engineering. I'm not sure if that's
Science.
Does that fall under computers?
Science.
Skilled at operating and programming computers as well as operating most advanced communication systems.
Tech, post-tech, pre-tech.
Yeah, that might be it.
Post-tech. Mechanical and electronic technology developed after the Scream.
Okay.
So
Post-tech
post-tech.
rolls.
Yep.
All right, let me roll this real quick.
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Do I get assist because Jack's helping?
That's what I'm rolling for.
Oh. We rolled a 7 and 8.
So, okay. So Jack is assisting Valley. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Or we're both putting the motherfucker. We didn't put the battery in.
Okay.
Hey, do you hook the red wire to the green wire or fucking black wire to the red fucking positive?
No, man. Look, you just put them on. You just cross them.
Awesome. Like this? No,
yeah,
I'm fucking
that's
not
it.
really doing
Crisscross.
I'm not fucking.
Zap.
The old adage goes crisscross and you're in the sauce. I think that's how it goes.
Okay, so yeah, you guys successfully switch out the batteries.
I'm gonna check and see how much our battery life is on this one.
You have 20 kilometers.
Oh shit! Is this the one I licked?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Worth.
You have a very resilient tongue.
So with that, I think we should go ahead and just call it. Tavor and Brian are
Getting ready to explore.
exploring while you guys switch out the battery, so we'll come back and find out what you guys find.
We'll follow our heroes on the next episode of Pew-Pew Anonymous.